Hi, you guys. So today is Tuesday, November 21st. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. As we know, expenses keep coming up. My car is still in the shop. So today's day two. They didn't even call me today. Um, they called me yesterday, let me know that they weren't going to be, they were going to still have the car today. I'll probably call them tomorrow morning. They were saying, "Oh, um, we may need to do the engine sensor." I'm like, "I told you guys, I'm not worried about that." So I called them again this morning, spoke with the manager. I said, "Remember, I don't want anything else being done to my car besides what I already agreed to. I don't want my bill being higher." So yeah, I signed off on those things. I'm not adding anything else to it. I'm trying to find my thing. Here we go. And then you guys seen my those medical bills for the psychiatrists are finally coming up. They're finally responding to me. So I gave them the okay to charge the first three original bills or charges, which was the 350, the 200, and 200. I already did the other three already, right? There was 200 ones, so I already paid the 600 already. And then the last two, they needed to send that back to they needed to send that back to my insurance company. I guess it was coded wrong or something like that, but I did advise them on that, on the, what can I say, on the charge for me having to reach out to the new psychiatrist. It should only still be $200, or in this case $210, because they said the other psychiatrist fees are a little bit higher. I'm like, y'all are in the same program, how is it higher by $10? But whatever. I'm like, I shouldn't be held responsible for an extra $150 when the other person quit. So they said that before they do anything, once they hear back from my insurance company, they will let me know. Of course, they won't charge anything until they hear back from my insurance company. But you guys, I'm not going to pay $150, which something is not my error. So anyways, let's continue here. So it's just fees on top of fees. I don't even want to think about it, to be honest. I have the money for it, which is a good thing, but I don't want to sit down and think about money. I'm not driven by money. I haven't been back to Amazon still. I was supposed to go back this Sunday. I didn't go in. I do plan on going in Thursday. I really do plan on going back. I need to get back into the swing of things. I go in my mind back and forth, like, should I quit? Should I stay? Yeah, I want to use Amazon money to pay off my school loans, but I don't know. We shall see. My main focus is taking care of myself, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah. So I just wanted to catch you guys up on a couple little things, nothing major, just that bills and bills and bills and bills keep coming up. But it is to be expected. But I just know my car repair but not cost more than what I already agreed upon, because otherwise that's null and void. I agreed and signed off. I think it was $3,070. Let's just say $3,100. I think it was $3,000 around 100, but okay, Candace. That's why I'm like, I don't want to talk. All right, so the reason why I'm here is because I did go to the bank. I think it was like over the weekend, and I did get out my money for the Maybe challenge. This is the smaller one. So this will allow me to save up $400. So here we go. All right, so we do have 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh my goodness, Candace. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Can I just tell you guys something? Like, I think I would hope that it's just because I didn't really eat real food, but I haven't been eating real food like that for a while, right? What I had some ginger ale this morning. You guys, I felt so confused for like the first hour or two at work. I kept repeating myself. And I'm like, I told my manager, I said, hey, I need to step away. I stepped away like 3 different times for like 10 minutes apiece because I needed to. I wasn't hyper, but like my train of thought, I just felt so confused. And I just kept repeating myself. Customers were reading me numbers and I was typing it in wrong, and it was a hot mess for like the first 2 hours at work. Oh my goodness. But anyways, we have $100. So I kind of already told myself which ones I wanted to do. So we are doing this one, 20, 40, 60. Oh, sorry, you guys. 60, 80, 100. So all of these other ones are basically $15 or less. So that's awesome. So let's just see how much we have all together. I love this little smaller challenge. I did check to see if Budgeting D still has her Etsy shop open. She currently does not. But yeah. Okay, let's add this in here. So all together, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We have $250, you guys. So that's pretty good. How much we have left to save up? $150. Of course, I'm thinking all of this money and my 1K challenge money that's been sitting in savings, it's going to go towards bills. As I mentioned before, you guys, I really don't want to do anything with the money regardless, but this is not what you would want to do when you save up money, right? Pay bills. I did get another doctor's bill in the mail for visiting. If you guys probably don't remember, I visited my primary doctor, and that was just for them to give me the okay to go back to work. Well, I had to book an appointment because they're not the ones that pulled me out of work. Got the bill, $73. $73 just for them to write on a little thing. It's okay for me to go to work. And I didn't even go back to work at Amazon. They gave me the option. They gave me approval to go back to work. When was it? I forgot when. And I went. So I did go back for like a couple of days. And then I took myself back out. Like, Candace, that's $73 down the drain. For what? For what? You guys, 2024. Come on. Now, I will say this. I'm happy all of these expenses are coming now at the end of the year versus me starting off the new year having all of these major expenses. Let me know. Comment down below. How are you? Do you rather have these expenses, when the new year comes, or would you rather for it to come at the end of the year so you can go into the new year feeling like everything's on track? Let me know. But yeah, I really do need to sit down and get all of these bills together, figure out what everything's going to be. Where am I going to pull the funds from? All of those good things. This is adulting. This is life. I will say I am very grateful that I live the way I do. I can't say enough how good it feels to be content with what I have, because if I did not feel content, you guys, I would be out shopping. I do get emotional. I do have my emotional spending. It hasn't been on anything big. I bought the girls like some antlers. Those things are expensive. 4 antlers for like $50. It was like 40 something from PetSmart. The girls love it, but they last really long because my girls love to chew, you know. I get them smaller things and they go through those things so fast. So I was like, oh, let me invest in, you know, a little bit more quality things, and I think it's worth the money. So that was like $50. I was not planning. I bought my sister's new dog, the stuff that I mentioned to you guys, which was like a dog bed. What was it? A dog bed, a 34-pound bag of food, as well as a little toy. Of course, she chewed that up too. So that was like $150. What else? Additional spending at the grocery store. Like I know I'm over the 150. I don't know by how much. It's not bad. Let me say that. It is not bad. It's probably like $50 over. If I get to $100 over groceries for this month, for this pay period, I don't even care. I don't even care. I really don't care, even for the rest of this year, how my budget goes for like, my brain is, I'm in a good mood, but at the same time, like, I'm not focused, you know. It's hard to say how I feel. Like, I'm in a good mood, but I'm not, it's hard for me to pinpoint, and that's part of depression too. Like, you can't really concentrate, and that's where I'm at. Like, I don't even want to sit down and do anything. Like, you guys know I love my budgeting. I love it. I haven't even sat down to put all these numbers together. Usually I feel great doing that. But right now I'm just like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to have to worry at work. I'm already like, my brain is not functioning. I will say this though, outside of my call handle time, which has gone up because it correlates with how I'm thinking, I'm a little slow. Let's put it like that. I'm a little slow, but all of my other stats is good. You know, like my manager, we pulled up, he was like, your stats are good, just besides your call handle time. But we wouldn't, even like the upper management wouldn't want you to change anything what you're doing if it's only one metric that you have to work on. If you try to lower your CHT or call handle time, and it affects two other stats like customer satisfaction, customer callback, what's the point of trying to decrease this and these other two things that you're doing good at, what if they decrease right along with it? You know, he's like, that it doesn't make any sense to do that. And he's always said that. But he said, let's try to bring it down. And I do want to bring it down, but like, when I get on these calls recently, it's just a little bit longer. It's just a little bit longer. But yeah, you guys, I'm doing good. I don't have any complaints. I'm very fortunate. I'm very thankful. Today is going to be Jamez's last day of work. I was disappointed in him, to just being honest. I was disappointed in him because I'm like, babe, like, you got to fight through these things. Jobs are not perfect, you know. Jobs are not perfect. But at the same time, he was like, well, he applied for Walmart and somewhere else. He wants, I think Walmart and Target. He wants to be able to like, how can I say it? Pick people's online orders, you know, for pickup. He wants to do that. And his original thing was like, okay, I would like to get a job before I quit, or have an acceptance to another job before I quit. And that didn't happen. For me, you guys, I know Jamez deals with his own mental things, right? But I never expected him, or I did not want him to just quit without having a backup plan. Because I'm like, when you turn 18, you don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, I told him I don't want him to work right now anyways. I wanted him to wait until he was 18 to start working. But you know what? I'm happy, you know, this is his decision. He knows once he hits 18, things change. I am still not, when he he gets like another 2 paychecks after this, 1 full paycheck and then another paycheck. It may be a little bit short because he did take some days off when he got his braces. But yeah, I won't be giving him any allowance money. He will still be responsible for his gas, his gym membership. Oh, what I wanted to say is that he won't get an allowance, but I also told him, just give me $30 for the unlimited data for his cell phone plan. The $100 for insurance, I was just putting that towards bills. I don't need it. So I told him, you know what? My original plan was to, cover you for insurance and everything until you hit 18. So we're just going to keep it that way. If he gets a job, okay, again, before he hits 18, yes, he's going to start being responsible for giving me money for insurance again. But, I'm just like, I want him to, not push himself, but like, I just try to explain jobs are frustrating. You just can't walk out anytime you want to, and he didn't, he tried to work with the company. He did. He just like, okay, I want to cut back my hours. He was working like 40 hours per week, right? I want to cut back my hours. They cut him back to like 32 hours. So he was like, okay, that's not enough. Oh, and then he asked for morning shifts or midday shifts. They gave him only 1 midday shift and everything else has been like night shifts. He was like, I don't have time to do anything for myself, So he did try to work with them. I will say his job, it's been so much turnover. People are just tired. And I totally get it. The general manager, another manager's leaving. Like basically almost everybody there is kind of new. There's still 2 managers left. But another manager put in her 2 weeks. The general manager put in her 2 weeks. She was like, I'm tired. Another one was like, I think it was like the assistant manager. She's like, it's just too much. It's just too much. I'm constantly here, People are just getting burnt out, you guys. These people have bills. I do feel for anybody. We are all dealing with stuff. Oh my goodness. Whether it's financial, whether it's health, family, who knows? We're all dealing with something, and just be kind to each other. Be kind to each other. And that's all I can say, I try to be understanding of my son, even though, I'm like, you're young. Because when I was young, even when I felt a certain way, I was always at work, like when I was young, it was like, okay, I can push myself. But, times is different now. Times is different. People handle things differently. But I was just like, once you hit 18, it's not going to be that easy, When you get out on your own, which I doubt he's going to be doing anytime soon, which I don't care. I don't care about that. But it's just like you just can't leave a job. Like I did that. I know I did that with my previous full-time job. But I had money saved up too. You know what I mean? Jamez has money saved up too. He budgeted all out. He'll be straight for 6 months until, his birthday's in July. But he'll be straight money-wise until then, as long as he doesn't always constantly try to eat out and get things, He does his schooling little program for right now, which I talked to you guys about in the previous video. But yeah, man, money comes and goes. Life is something, even at my job, people are being let go. Not a layoff. They don't even have to do a layoff because some people are just fed up. People are just fed up. They're not performing. They don't want to perform. The job is just like this being serious. Like, okay, we have given you chances. You don't want to perform. We're not seeing any improvement. We're going to have to let you go. And that's basically what these ones are at. You know what I mean? People are given chances. And things are just not working out. You know, most things are in, how can I say, most things are some stuff that they can control. And let's face it, we're all adults. Okay. We are all adults. Like I tell people, it's like, what do you think happened? I'm like, guess what, y'all? They're not just firing people just to fire people. As long as you're doing your job how you're supposed to do it, you have nothing to worry about. Because my job right now, they do not have an option of laying off people. Okay? They do not have that option. It's a new product and it's just taking off. So there's no way. So like for me, I feel comfortable in my job, not feeling like, you know, there's going to be a layoff. There's not. Okay. Because they need us. They need us. So I'm not worried about a layoff or anything like that, but still anything can happen. I cannot perform, or if they feel a certain way, I could be let go, you know? So anyways, I'm sorry about the rant. No, I don't want to show my face. You know, my face is what it is. You know, my hair ain't done, but I just wanted to just catch you guys up. Like, girl, life is doing something, you know? But I will say, you guys, 2024 is almost here. I don't know. I'm going to have to sit down and reevaluate my savings goal for 2024. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up to 50,000 saved up, because your girl's already spending what, like 4,000. Oh my goodness. I really think my car thing was going to be $3,000. I hope that's what it was, because I remember it being like 3,007 something or 4 something. Oh my goodness. But if it's any more, you guys, I'm going to be like, oh my goodness. I haven't forgotten about you. Once I hear back, once I pick up my car, I will let you guys know. But I told them I am not worried about that check engine light. That thing has been on for years. There's nothing wrong with my engine. And they also said that it's just like a sensor. I don't want to fix no sensor. It doesn't bother me for what you call it, the annual car inspection, which mine is in March. Don't touch it. Do not touch it. I just want my car to be safe. That's all. That's all. Not saying it wasn't safe, but you know, wear and tear, you know what you do need to fix, what you don't feel comfortable with. It's money. It is money. But yeah, y'all, let me stop talking because I can go on and on. I really wanted to do like a live and chit chat with y'all, but I'm just not in that mindset. So I'm just chit chatting, talking. We got our money together. We have what, 150 left remaining, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, this is most likely just gonna go towards car payments. Like my bills, my medical bills, and life is life, you guys. My goodness. When it rains, it pours. I'm like, there ain't gotta be nothing else coming up. Ain't nothing else coming up. All right. I'm really gonna go now. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.